I can't imagine having dementia.
Clowns can look real.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us this fine evening.
Welcome.
You all shaky. Turn into Michael J. Fox for a second. Ain't that bad. What's this?
I probably just scratched my
You had
head.
a fight? Like
I got
Zorro,
that stupid skin thing. Scratched my face and it turned red.
I thought I had that the other day, but my cat just scratched me. Why don't we have video? What's going on here?
That's why I was going to ask you. But...
What's going on?
Swallow.
We're streaming. Are we? Are we live? There we go.
We're in.
Something's happening.
We're in.
Something's happening. But yeah, my cat. Every time I get like my cat scratched me, I thought I had a demon in the house.
Well, it's changing of the season.
I love how you didn't even question it. Hey, scratches down my arm and it raised up. I said, "Oh my god, I've seen this on Ghost Adventures. It's a demon."
Yeah, I didn't even catch it. I was in my own head.
Rand was like, "No, you picked fucking Cece up, acting like an idiot." Went, well, no, that's not a possibility.
Never.
Like a wide where the arm paw ain't that big.
It was a demon.
Ow!
There's a poltergeist trying to take my body.
There's 3 of them here, like the monster side. It's all demonic.
And swallow.
Welcome to the stream, the podcast, the show, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Oh. Said 2 words.
He said the bad word.
2 words.
He said the bad word.
What's going on?
Nothing was going on.
Nothing. Did you have a lovely Valentine's Day yesterday?
Oh, it was great. Me and Jezebel.
Jezebel?
Yeah, that's what I call my left hand.
Left hand? I blew my left wrist out.
How'd you do that?
No idea.
I don't know if I could do it with my left.
Like I said, there's one hand that knows how to do everything, and then it just... This one just exists.
Yeah.
I can't brush my teeth with it. I can't wipe my ass with it.
Can't do nothing with it.
I can hold shit with it.
That's about it.
It's there so I don't fall
This
over.
is all it's good for.
I can't. I tried to throw a ball the other day. I was like, how hard can you throw my left hand? I was like, my first time I ever held a ball. I can't even figure out my feet. Like,
I don't even know how to, like...
I was like, what the fuck? I can't. And it was like... But the kid, I think she's going to be ambidextrous because half the time she throws with the right hand, the other half she throws with the left hand. Same thing with kicking.
I'm like halfway through. Like
I can't.
I can do my right, and I can do half decent with my left, but...
I tried to bat left-handed once. I about had an aneurysm.
I know, I'm not one.
I was like... I still like can't think. I was like, I don't understand how to put my feet. I can't. We do it the other way so natural. It's like, oh, you don't think about it. Like throwing the football. I had the football. I put it in this hand. I was like,
how do I do this?
my brain was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, I'm a little better than you.
No, I know. I fucking... It was like,
What are you doing? Swiping at clouds?
It was like that game. What was that video game where you had to control that guy's every movement, his breathing, his eyeballs?
Oh.
It was like I had to go through the motion of move arm forward, plant foot, release hand.
Yeah, what was that? It was like something Stanley, I think.
I don't know. That was the dumbest game ever. I bought it for like
Left foot, right
$4
foot, hands.
$4
have
on
to
PlayStation.
breathe,
Yeah.
have to eat. Yeah, nothing.
Blink, his eyes dry out.
Breathe.
I was like, who buys? No wonder this game was over $3.
They made it too hard.
I see what they were going for.
Wow, yeah. It'd been cool if you just did like the movements and maybe breathing.
But
Blink. Yeah. Right hand, foot, left foot, up, down, over, this way.
yeah, the only game I played recently is that Superliminal, or I think it's what it's called, the perception game.
Oh, yeah.
On Steam. Yeah.
Pick it up, move it, look at it differently.
That game's pretty cool, but the ominous music they play in there is like, makes you feel like I'm playing a horror game. It's like midnight and I have my headphones on. I'm like, what the fuck? The cat's gonna scare the shit out of me. But I mean, it's cool. It's all, you gotta line up like certain walls and stuff to like, figure out the puzzle.
Yeah. Never played it, but I never tried.
That's good. Good play some. Maybe we'll play it on here sometime. Pull it up. See here, melt our brains.
You gonna do it high on shrooms?
I'll probably have a bad freak out. Let's start with something Like edibles.
Okay.
We gotta work our way up. Maybe, at least me.
Whoa, dude. I've never done anything.
It'll be the most boring stream ever. Just be like this. Maybe I got my eyes a whole way.
What's that?
We'll just be playing the same. We'll do that and play like preschool games.
We'll be playing it in our main, but it won't be moving at all.
We'll play those games we was playing like second grade at the computer lab. Was that like Millie's Playhouse or whatever?
Oh, yeah. That would be great.
We just said, this is fucking awesome.
This brings me back, dude. Oh, that rat's face is melting.
You guys okay? I don't know. I feel like I'd have the way my imagination works, it's either going to be the greatest experience of my life ever or the worst. There's not going to be like a happy medium.
It
depends what my brain's like. Check this shit out. Like you're talking about dreams. Want to hear about my weird dream I had yesterday?
I'll do DMT. That's about...
I'd like to do that.
Just to do that.
I want to do it with somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
So when I'm over there going,
I want to do it with somebody that knows what they're doing and not a dick. Oh yeah, just take 4 of that. They're supposed to take 2. He did double. Look at him.
He's never the same again.
I was like that Ari guy, Ari Shafir.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say about him.
I don't even know what I would do if I came out was like living 6 months, had a family and kids, and then just gone.
Well, that makes me think that you're reading on the Reddit streams.
But he's also like, I don't know.
On the Reddit streams, they had the red lamp story. Did you ever see about that?
No.
So the story is that this guy is going to college, gets in a fight, like a bar fight, and a football player, a dude that's a lot bigger than him, knocks him out. After that, he recovers. Graduation from school, meets the love of his life. He's like, he gets his dream job, has his family and that, and it's like 10 years later. He looks at this lamp in the corner of the room, and he's like, something's off about that fucking lamp. And he's just fixated on it. Like, he can't figure out what's wrong with it. And then he's going to work one day, and he blacks out. And then he wakes up, and he's in the hospital bed. And they're like, you came out of it. You've been out for like 24 hours. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, you got in that fight last night at the bar, and you got knocked the fuck out. He goes, no, I was fine. Where's my wife? Where's my kids? He was never the same after. He was just in deep depression because he's like, I have a wife. I have kids.
They go.
Where are they at? They're
That's
like,
what I mean. Yeah.
You're 20 years old again.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do. If I woke up tomorrow, it is 1999. I'm like, hey, Shane. This motherfucker talking to me. You know me, motherfucker. Look in your soul.
I don't know who you are.
You know who I am.
Yeah, I don't know what I do.
I'd go nuts. I'd be that person that go, he's nuts. Like, you ain't gonna believe this. That homeless dude on the corner, you ain't gonna believe this, man. They got fucking cell phones. They got computers in your pockets. What the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah. That guy's insane.
I seen it all before.
Then we never get any of it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're in a different timeline.
Yeah.
Then you just go even more crazy. You're just like, was it just a dream? I don't know. That's what that one philosophy dude, I can't remember his name. He always sits with his eyes closed, his hands like this. And everybody was asking about the afterlife. He goes, it's like waking up from a dream. He goes, you're in it right now. He goes, death's like you wake up. He goes, you know how you have dreams that are super real and you wake up and you're like, oh, it was a dream. He goes, that's what death's like. I'm like, how do you know this? He's like, I just know it. I can't remember. But yeah, he goes, you won't know. And he goes, people go, I miss this life. He goes, do you miss your dreams? No. He goes, you think about them for a couple hours and you get over it.
Hey, that's how babies are.
Like, what the fuck? Maybe it is.
That's why you cry whenever you're a baby. I miss it. And you forget about it.
And you go, oh, shit. It's worse here.
Yeah, man. Wow, I mean, if you think about, like, being 5, being 6, like, how much do you remember from that? How much do you remember from high school?
Not much. I'm trying to think of the earliest I can remember back. Probably about 5 years old. Like, I've heard stories, you see videos, you put stuff together from earlier than that, but I can't.
Yeah, you can't remember none of that. That's what I mean. You die, wake up as a baby, you might remember for a month or two, and then gone.
Anyway, weird dreams.
The worst part is knowing about it, but then can't convey any of it.
Yeah, and then it just disappears, and you're like 3. Or it disappears whenever you start remembering. Your consciousness switch. Like, oh, here you go. Reset. You don't want to remember too much. It'll fuck up this life.
Yeah.
Some that don't get reset. They're like, I know everything from the 1840s. Why? Because I was there, motherfucker.
Well, speaking of that, it goes into one of my dreams I've had recently. Because I was dreaming that I was playing Call of Duty, but I was the person. If that makes sense? Like I was in the game.
I know what you mean.
And every time I die, I would shake and then wake myself up. And then I go back to sleep and dream the same thing.
See, what if
it was like 4 or 5 times?
What if you were dying there and you woke up? You're just going to the next consciousness.
Next guy. But yeah, like shake because I died, and like I'd wake up in bed.
I never had a dream where I died in it. I have a dream where I come close, but I've always woken up before. Like,
It's like video game dying. I don't know how to explain
I know what you mean. That's crazy. My dream wasn't that exciting. Well, okay, it's kind of exciting. So the dream was, I don't know how I got here. I didn't eat anything weird before bed.
Can't wait for this.
So we're at my parents' house, and we're in my living room. And for whatever reason, I walk in the living room. Stone Cold is sitting on the couch. Not like, hi, I'm hanging out. Like, leather vest, jean shorts, Stone Cold. And he says, I need a beer. I was like, all right, hold on. I got to take a fucking piss. I was like, go piss. I go to the fridge. I go, we ain't got none. We'll get in the goddamn car. We got to go to the store. I was like, it's fucking 11 o'clock at night. We got to go get you Bud Light. Yeah, I want a Bud Light. I'm like, so we're driving. We come down like the highway. And he's like, there's a Walmart there. Just pull in there. So we pull in. And I'm like, it's not even finished building. They're under construction. I don't give a fuck. There's got to be Bud Light in there. I just dropped him off. I said, fuck this. I just drove away. And I'm driving away. I was like, he's going to kick my fucking ass. And then I woke up.
What is wrong with you?
I woke up laughing like, what was that about? I had Oreos and milk before bed. I've never
Stone Cold to go fuck himself.
Yeah. I just walked in my parents' living room. He's sitting on the recliner like, I need a beer. I'm like, why are you here?
It's even crazier.
It wasn't like oh my god, Stone Cold. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you here? And he was just in the room in the dark watching TV. And I said, we're out of beer. Oh, better get the fuck in the car. We gotta go get some.
What if he was dreaming the same thing?
Could you imagine? I saw this weird kid on TikTok. This weird guy. I had a dream that he was in there. He's being a dickhead to me.
I just asked him to go get a beer, man. He leaves me at a fucking Walmart.
We go to some place and he's there. He's like, you look familiar. No, you don't know me. Yeah, I had this weird fucking dream. You left me at a Walmart. That was Steve. I'm sorry. I had the same dream. I think about that too. I'm like, what if the people in your dream the same thing just from their perspective?
That would be crazy.
But like I said,
most people forget their dreams, so you never know.
I had milk and cookies before bed. I never had a weird dream from that.
I usually don't eat right before bed, so even with these ones, I don't know. It's just they've been very vivid the last couple weeks. But that was the main one I remember because I woke up 4 or 5
shift.
Times.
People talking about on TikTok the timeline shifting,
coming back through.
They said, "Oh, everybody have any weird feelings in that?" I have weird dreams.
Weird dreams.
I always have weird dreams. Well, I haven't had one recently. When my brain goes wild. Another thing too, I've noticed. I don't know if you do. I dream like immediately, even when I'm like half awake, half asleep.
No, mine's usually towards the end.
I don't know if my brain just firing like, because I'll be like asleep, and it seems like as soon as I shut my eyes, and it's like the screen turns on. Check this shit out, and I'm like, I don't even think I was fully asleep. It's like my imagination's on overdrive. I don't know if it's good or bad.
I don't know when I go to sleep though. It's not like
no. Well, that's another thing too. But I've had the like they say, lucid dream and that. I don't know. I've never had like I floated and looked at my body, but I've woken up feeling like vibrations, and they're like, that's how you know you're lucid. You're just about to lucid dream, or you were lucid dreaming. But I've never been like, oh look, it's me.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never I used to sleepwalk whenever I was really young, but I've never shook like that.
Were you shaking, or did you feel like you're vibrating?
Like you got jolted, like that.
I've never done that. Randy's dead all the time. Fucking, she used to fall asleep. I'm like, what are you doing?
But it coincided every time I died in the game, which is weird.
It's your brain, your body reacting.
I guess. I don't know.
I've many times been screaming in my dream and woke up. I'm like, was I actually screaming? Like, well, it mustn't be. Nobody else is up.
Then I was like, man, is there something wrong with my heart or something? I stopped breathing or something? Because it literally just felt like you got zapped with electricity real quick. It's
aliens in your room. Fucking chickens out. Check it
Oh,
out. Fuck! Oh my god, he's up again. Look.
Probably. Hold on, he woke up.
Make him dream about the thing again. We're gonna bring Stan in. Come check it out because there's an alien named Stan. Do it again. Watch. And he shot. Oh my god, he's fucking up.
He's up, man.
That's the whole thing. Dreams, just fucking fourth dimension aliens fucking with people. Check this out. Make him dream of this. What's he dream about? I don't know. You know that dude he was watching earlier? That bald dude put him in the dream. Like leave him at a Walmart. They don't know what dreams are. They can't explain it. Then people try to decode it. This means this. It means you'll fucking.
Means your brain's on crack, man.
Many times I woke up from my dreams laughing my ass off. I haven't had too many bad dreams. They're usually humorous or like a what the fuck.
I don't really have bad dreams.
People, if it was like 1930s, they'd put me in a psychotic coma. The amount of times I wake up from my sleep just laughing. Look, he's doing it again.
Yeah, I've never woke up laughing.
Oh, I have. I woke up like having to be quiet laughing. Like I'm like, I can't tell you the events that happened, but I've had a good laugh in my dream.
That's fucked up.
It is. And I just wake up and I'm like,
this boy needs lobotomized.
No. It's better to wake up screaming in a cold sweat. And many times I woke up, sat up, and like, oh my god, it just, go walk to the bathroom. I'm just laughing to myself, like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Did I really just leave Stone Cold at the fucking Walmart?
And I can't tell anybody. I'm not gonna tell Miranda. Look at me like I'm nuts. In my dream, I went in there, right? And there was this guy, and he was on a ladder, and it was made of marshmallows, and he fucking slid. Never mind, you had to be there.
Miranda, wake up! I need to tell you something.
How much is a divorce? Or my kid will get the same syndrome.
How much more of this can I take?
My kid has my brain, unfortunately. That's a good thing. I was getting ready for bed. Okay, I'm not paying attention to her. I'm like messing with something. I look up. She goes, Dad, look. Miranda's like, yeah, that's your genes right there. She's like, look at my face. So, of course, I did it back to her. I said, do that. Miranda's like, you two are retarded. I said, thank you.
Dad, look at my face, man.
So she has an imagination.
Look at my face.
Yeah, she's going to find a lot of ways to entertain herself.
That's
just like
thing.
I did.
That's a good thing.
It's going to be this thing. She'll say something like, I never thought of that. What are you two doing? Well, it was her idea. Well, what'd she rat me out for the other day? We did something. I was like, don't tell Mom. Dad did it. I was like, you fucking rat? I can't remember what it was. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's start with this. This Taco Bell launch. Did you see this Taco Bell launch and shit? Launching their menu.
Well, I got a weird invention idea I want to put down real quick. Why I got that in my brain, I don't know. Put in the...
Something you want to tell the world, or you going to save it for...
I don't know where...
You're going to build a prototype and bring it on the show.
I mean, I'll say it, but so it's on the internet. I was manscaping the other day, and I remember talking about a dude that used fire. So I was thinking about like an apparatus you could like wrap around and call it the Goochinator. So it gets the ass hairs, the taint hairs, ball hairs, dick hairs, everything. It's just like underwear.
You wear it,
but it's like you attach propane to it. It's like
oh my god! All right.
It's
Somebody
like
will
a
buy
gas stove for your
it. Gas, Joe.
for pubic hair. You just pump some gas in there and then you light it real quick.
There's a flash. You get
Yeah.
that flash like
so
you do.
so you don't get burned.
Every man has done that at some point in their life. Got that flash and you go, my eyebrow's good? Holy fuck, it singed every other hair on
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
Everybody's burnt their arm. Well, I don't have much arm hair, but I had enough to singe.
If you get like, I don't know what material that is. Kind of like when you go into a volcano.
What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean when you call it a volcano?
Not go into,
You
but
talking about
around.
them motherfuckers wearing them tinfoil suits.
Yeah. Just have
He
one
said
of
when
them.
you go to a volcano.
Not when you go to a
I'm
volcano.
searching a volcano suit.
Volcano suit. But like underwearized.
I know he's going.
Like
Like,
one of them.
what is that called?
I don't know.
Volcano
Flame
suit.
retard. Look, he's going in. I told you.
Look at these. This looks like spacemen from a 1950s comic.
I know.
Oh, we're here to get you.
These are what the 1980s thought spacemen
How
would
do you
look
get
like.
this job? I don't remember this on career day. Look at that thing. Looks like something out Left 4 Dead.
Hey, you want to go explore volcanoes?
Vector proximity gear. $1,950?
Oh my god.
Or you can get the $150 one. Which one you want?
Comes with a tote bag. But like underwear like that, you just pump in some propane and whoop.
How do you get... You know what? I don't want that job. I want the job that the guy created. This dude tested him. How do I get that job? Like, I gotta do this and I gotta do all these tests on it.
Yeah, I don't mind getting burnt every once in a while, but I don't want
Burnt every once. I don't want to go anywhere near a fucking
a
volcano.
volcano. Yeah.
Molten rock.
I hate the heat as it is. I can only imagine.
You ever been close to a house fire?
Yeah.
The heat that gives off.
From blocks away.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being next to liquid rock.
Yeah.
Even if you're in that suit.
Oh, this is 10,000 degrees. All right, let's go to your Taco Bell
You
lunch.
make a campfire and, you get it built up. Everybody's 40 feet away from it. What the fuck did you do?
It's fucking hot, man.
So Taco Bell made a menu launch. And I don't know if it's satire. Part of me hopes it is. But then part of me hopes every fast food chain does this. But you know how they do it? Apple does their launches and all that. This reminds me. You didn't see anything on this?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. Nope, definitely don't. This is like a TED Talk.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Love our cinnamon twists, don't get me wrong, but what if we switched them up a little bit for a treat and we dusted them with that tropical storm of Baja Blast, right? Yeah, amen. All right, Baja Blast
Ew.
pie.
Look at that.
Ew.
That looks like nuclear
I know.
waste.
And I'm telling you, it's honestly the best thing I've probably
What am I doing?
ever
Drinking
eaten.
with the cow?
And this could bring a whole new tradition to the holidays. So
Listen, that's
I'm
not
excited
natural.
about that. And then most recently,
color
did
is
you
that?
guys see the Baja Blast gelato? I know. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's delightful. I mean,
I just
can't say
don't
enough
like
about it.
Baja
Now,
Blast.
I love our cinnamon twist. Don't
No, I've never been a Mountain Dew. The only Mountain Dew I've ever liked was Whiteout. But yeah, they had this made me think, if we just get a big enough screen and a stage, we can convince anybody to buy anything.
That's right.
So all we need is a big enough screen, and we can convince the world to buy Task Knives.
This
all
is
you gotta
true.
say is like, yeah, you gotta make it sleek. I'm like, the world has been waiting 40 years for this. We gotta write a speech like, oh my god, the anticipation is great, and it could be the shittiest thing ever.
Could be.
How big a
Should be.
screen can we get?
About that size.
We rent out the Michelin and just project it on there, and then we
Oh,
put
we
that.
could do that.
We put that video. We put the camera way in the back, so it looks like there's like thousands of people
Just
there.
have blow up balloons.
Yeah. Speaking of that, blow up balloons. Last year, I did the Harvard University gives you a bunch of free lessons you can do, and I did their one on computer science.
Yeah.
So the camera sits in the back. It's like the Michelin setup. So it sits in the back, and you see the first 4 rows of seats, and then it's a guy on the stage explaining each day is a different lesson. And I'm looking, I'm like, there's people in the front row. It took me 4 times watching it, figure out they had puppets in the first 4 rows like
my
Sesame Street puppets. And I was like, why are these people fucking moving?
Yeah.
Just as seat fillers.
Well, I was thinking we could just get silhouettes, like on like a movie screen. Yeah. Have people up moving.
See?
That says fake.
We're doing it. I know dude run the Missler. We can get in there. I do enough maintenance for them. They're like, hey.
Do you even know they have a bar?
I didn't until I was working there. And I had to go down and see why the sink was leaking. I was like, what do you mean at the bar? And I went down there. Have you been down there?
No.
You have to
Levi
go-
works there.
It's small. It's probably about the size of this. But it's neat because you go down there and then they have an area you can walk out. Like it's a seating area, but it shows you under the seats. And so they have like cutouts under there of like old performers and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I wish someone would have fucking told me when I was underneath there. I went underneath there tracing heating lines to see where they run, to see when you bleed out. I turn this way, all I see is a silhouette of someone. I about shit myself. Because it didn't have the lights on underneath there. I had my phone.
Oh, sorry.
And I said, holy fuck. I was like, you could have told me you had these things under here. Because, you know, the whole time you're like, oh, it's haunted. It's haunted. And you're under the seats walking around.
Yeah.
And I just panned over my phone and just saw this silhouette of a man with a top hat. My soul left my body for a second. Then I said, there's the bar. And I said, what do you mean bar? Well, yeah, it's like a V bar in the middle.
Yeah, I didn't know. Levi's like, yeah, I've been working at the Michelin.
Yeah.
Park that now. Like, there's a bar there?
It's in the, I can't remember what they call it, but yeah, it's down underneath. And then
Want to go to a second one?
if you go to the upstairs, you go up the first floor, and there's a little walkway that goes out to just a brick wall. And I was like, what's this brick wall for? That used to be the black people entrance. That's how old that building is. I was like, oh,
Nice.
okay. You label this for history. I'm like, I went that long ago. And that's where if you look on the front of the building, the steps that go up nowhere. Yeah, that's what that's for.
That's what that's
Yeah, I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense now. The steps are just leading to a brick wall. I'm like, yeah, they just cemented it in.
What are the odds here, bud? What are you thinking?
Well, after last week's glitch, well, at least that one hit the side. Last week glitched in the Matrix.
I know. When the end came
It
out.
hit like nothing and just, you didn't look at it or yet. But yeah, how to go there? I don't know. There's nothing going to the mission. Last time I was there was see Everclear. No, we saw the monkeys jumping on the bed. But last time I was at the bar was see Everclear. That's pretty. All right.
Bigger things are coming.
We won't watch here. Let's see. Let's just start with this bottom one. Your friend Steve.
From my favorite video of this is my favorite video of the week. If you want to put video of the week.
We can. You know, you gonna watch the other ones, and then we decide at the end. And you want to
Okay, fine.
You want to call it now?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna call it now because I think I don't know what you brought, but this is my favorite.
I don't.
You've probably seen this. But
Can't believe that it's finally me.
No.
You and me, just us and your friend Steve. Do, Steve.
No, I've never seen it.
Steve.
Is that Travis Kelce?
yeah, that's Travis and Jason.
I saw Jason that was, or
Yeah,
which one's?
Travis is dating.
Okay, yeah, Jay. I saw him at the parade was shit faced,
Yeah.
but I didn't see Jason there. He always does something.
Why is he? There's nobody else dressed up, and he's in like a luchador outfit.
That man is living his best life. I mean, all his money. He retired from the NFL. He said, "In
Oh,
nobody."
did he retire?
Yeah, he announced it. I'm pretty sure he announced his retirement.
I didn't think he did, but maybe he did.
Fuck, I always get him confused. Jason.
Jason.
You ever listen to their podcast?
Like tidbits.
There he is. It's pretty entertaining, just because.
What's cool to hear about the actual NFL? I can't listen to Shannon.
Oh, yeah.
Something about him just bugs me.
I like Shannon. Not his podcast. He's a terrible interviewer.
Yeah.
But listen to him. I used to love.
Well, that's all I've seen. Well, him and
No Shot. Yeah, okay, he retired. He'll return 2024. He's retiring.
what's the other guy? Ocho. like some of their like segments are funny,
Yeah.
but
I used to love when he was on Undisputed with him and that Skip Bayless because those two were like polar opposites. So Skip Bayless was always a Cowboys fan. So every time the Cowboys lost, he'd come in, he'd go, "Come on, Skip! Pound that table! Where's that energy at? Let's wait. Say it, Skip. How about them Cowboys?" He come in with cigars and his Hennessy. He's like, "Come on, you want a shot? You want a shot? Come on, we partying."
I think that's the one thing that like a little bit bugs me about his lisp.
So I just thought he was hilarious. So I never liked Stephen A. Smith, but now he does the show with him on ESPN.
I don't like Stephen A.
I never liked him, but I don't know what it was. Shannon comes in, and then it's just those two. They just fucking rag on everyone. But yeah, as an interviewer, he's not. But, I mean, I always thought he was funny. But the podcast, I didn't think I'd ever like. Julian Edelman has a podcast. And there was an episode where he had Gronk on. That's the most entertaining shit I've ever heard. They're talking about Deflategate. He said, the Colts just mad because every time they verse us, we beat them like 50, so they need an excuse why they kept losing. He said, "Oh, the balls deflated." Shut the fuck up. Oh, I think it's called Names with Games. Or Names. It's something like that Julian Edelman has. But it's like one of those people like, "Oh, yo, why would you like him? Oh, he's hilarious." Like, I never knew anything about Aaron Rodgers, but I watched him on Pat McAfee's show.
Yeah.
And I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. He called Travis Kelce Mr. Pfizer.
He's dating Taylor Swift, and all of a sudden he's fucking Mr.
He's
Pfizer.
like, they don't like me, but they're like Mr. Pfizer over there. But he said about he was on Rogan the other day, and he said he's about like 90% healed. He can't run full speed yet. But he said about
Aaron Rodgers on Rogan?
Mm-hmm. He was on Rogan last week, I think.
Did not know.
I was like, oh, so I pulled it up, and he's saying about, yeah, I'm about 90% now. He said he was around the time playoffs started, about like 80%. He was like, if they would have been, my objective was to make it back in the same season because nobody's ever done that. And he said that, they said I couldn't run full speed. I was like, I've always been a pocket passer.
Yeah.
But he said there was no point because they were eliminated from everything. And he said, I can't stand on my toes. But he said they did some new type of surgery on him where it like fused it to the bone instead of screwing it in. And he was back to like full mobility at like 12 weeks or something.
God damn.
That's insane that's like a bone break, not a tendon tear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said he plans on playing for a couple more years.
Make it good. I hope they take out the Chiefs.
That was just so
It was so
upset. I turned on
boring.
that game. I said, "Where the fuck's he at?"
Yeah.
No, the first game he got hurt. He said he played 4 plays. I didn't know. I didn't see. The
I
beginning
thought
of
you were
the
talking
game.
about.
I don't know, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He's like, I knew what happened as soon as I hit the fucking ground. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah. I don't even know if it was 4 plays. It might have been 2.
How about the dude on the 49ers that tore his Achilles or ruptured it running off?
Yeah.
Somebody said that they pulled up, some doctor spliced together a video of like the season, and it shows that anytime he was like applying force to block and stuff, his foot was turned out, which put exponential force on the tendon.
Yeah.
I said, but you just running out on the sideline, just go down.
He's gone.
I said, it looked like somebody sniped him from the tower. As soon as he hit the ground, I said, that's probably an Achilles. Then they came back, it was Achilles injury. Brandon was like, how you know? I said, if anybody that knows about Achilles, it should be you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because as soon as that goes, you're not moving.
But she was a weird case. The doctor still said they'd never seen anybody rupture their Achilles by being kicked in it.
That's impressive.
They said, I've only ever seen people plant on it and like twist and snap. But she
I must have been like already pretty close.
It had to. She had to do something like before. It probably happened like a half hour before it where she planted and twisted. Yeah. And it was like,
And someone kicked the last strand and just.
She said, they kicked me in my foot. She said, it hurt, but I wanted to get back up. And I was like, oh, shit. She said, I thought I just rolled my ankle.
Yeah, like,
As a matter of fact, she drove home. She was like, help me in the house. I rolled my ankle. And then drove herself to the doctors in the morning. And they were like, it's partially torn. I mean, how'd you get here? I drove.
That's impressive.
What? Oh, that always scares me. Tendons.
especially now that we're older.
I'd rather break a bone than tear a tendon. At least bone, you're like, oh, he said it.
Yeah. Tendons, like,
I always worry about the bicep. Every time I do biceps, I'm like, let's lighten this weight up a little bit.
let's go down 10 pounds.
Anything else, I'm fine. I don't know what it is about the bicep. I think it's because I saw the video of the dude tearing both his biceps.
It's a chest one.
I think it's because it's such a
like,
vulnerable, like, muscle.
I think I'd rather have a bicep, though, than a chest.
Oh, I mean, I don't think about anything else because, like, the tendon that holds this, I don't know what it is. Like, triceps, I'm fine. I can load up. I think it's just, like, the thought of, I'm looking at it while it's happening.
Blowing out a bicep as you're doing
it. Justin, we know, tore his, and how they had to do it. It shot up, so they had to cut a slit here, fish up, grab it, pull it back down, and reattach it. Lovely, isn't it?
No.
But I don't think about any other muscle.
I just remember that guy bench pressing his freaking chest.
Oh, yeah, just fucking... But you gotta listen.
It was like instantly purple.
You gotta listen to your body, too. Like, I mean, I'm sure he felt great, but, I'm going to load 600 pounds, however much he had.
Well, he's also probably shooting up.
Well, yeah, that weakens your tendons, too. Because your muscles grow way faster than your tendons can account for.
Yeah.
That's like people tear their ACL. Most of them are quad dominant. So it just, there's more force. It just slips your knee joint.
Ooh.
To where people that are hamstring dominant, it rarely happens to because there's enough force pulling back. But yeah, it's like Saquon Barkley. He tore his ACL in that, and that boy's all quads. The way the knee developed is like the most anti-evolutionary thing ever. It's just two bones touching. Let's put a cap on it. It just slides.
Just throw a tendon
Don't
over.
slide too much.
Put a hinge here.
Just say, if I ever played football, I'd rather get hit in the head than in the knees. And a lot of them say that.
Yeah.
I forget what that one guy was saying. He goes, you interview most receivers and tight ends and stuff. He goes, they tell you they'd rather get hit in the head than the knees. A grown man. A grown 250-pound man diving at your knees? Fuck you. You better jump. I be jumping all the time. Because you got cleats on, too, so they stick in the ground. They're not going to slide.
They're not going nowhere.
That was their argument about turf. Because they're like, natural grass, your cleat will slide through the mud and dirt. Artificial turf's all woven. It gets stuck.
Yeah, it's not going nowhere. As soon as your cleat's in there, it's there.
Oh, I didn't send that video. I'll send it next week. All right, let's do another one. I was going to say, speaking of me, I didn't send it. So, I don't know if it happens to you, but on my Instagram stuff, indie wrestling has been popping off like crazy. And I had to send this one because this is insane. These guys can't be making more than...
Insane. Oh, my God.
$100 a week. So, first of all, it starts off like this. I don't know how fucking high they are.
Impossible! Remember it! Honda going for superplex!
Oh my God!
That's gotta be it!
You gotta be kidding me!
Why?
You gotta be kidding me! You have got to be kidding me!
How do you even get out?
Holy fuck!
I don't know. I don't know how you get out. Look, these people are coming to help me.
He said he's not. Nobody's gonna jump off. Oh,
Well,
into the barbed wire on top of Madman Pond.
rewind it a little bit.
I can't. Use that. I don't know how, I get.
So they're probably about 6 foot. So 6, 12, 18, 24 foot in the air.
To their advantage, this barbed wire acted like an airbag.
Sort of, kind of.
Well, it's better than hitting the wood and metal ring.
Yeah, true.
But still, if that's true barbed wire, I don't care if they're rounded off and like you ever go up to true barbed wire fence and like touch it? Like it's not super sharp, but it's sharp enough to,
mess you up.
It's not like razor wire, but still. How much do you think these guys are getting paid?
Not enough.
And there's like 100 people maybe in the crowd.
Yeah. Jesus. I mean, I'd
Hey
pay
man,
to see that.
they went viral. I'd pay to see it too. I look at the plywood. Just it was like. I've been to many indie wrestling shows. Never nothing like that. I've been to one where a guy jumped off the balcony of the War Memorial. I don't know how high that was. That's probably about 15 feet. I went through a table. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I was right by the table, too, and he went through it. I might have been about 16. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
I mean, I'm down to put my body online, but I don't know if I want to be.
Not the barbed wire.
Especially not around your neck.
Yeah, the older I
catching
get,
a vein.
the more I think about the wrestling thing. Like, oh, the tables. Okay, what happens if a piece of that table falls and stands upright? It just goes right through. It's still wood.
You're still going to be dead.
Oh my God, he's bleeding out. What you want to show the world? Anyone?
We can just keep going from the bottom.
What? Sure?
Make it easier.
Oh God, wasn't sure where this would end up.
I just checked my voicemail. I got a message from my nephew teacher. My sister gonna kill me. They talking about putting my little nephew in special ed. I've been doing his homework, y'all.
Oh my God, that's how I feel with this damn new math bullshit.
It's terrible. I mean, it's not terrible once you know it, but it's like, it's too. You shouldn't be like pushing it. You can teach it.
They tried. I was bad with the whole, show your work. I'm like, well, I don't need to show it.
Yeah.
I did it in my fucking head. Like, why do I need to show it? I spent more time trying to show my work than I did solving the problem.
Solving the problem, yeah. How do you know this?
That was the one.
This is in my head. I don't
That was
know.
the one thing I was good at school was math.
Same.
I was like always good. I was like, why you always have A's in it? Because I don't got to think about it. Why you always have F's in English? Because fucking, there's too many goddamn semicolons and commas. And
Too many fucking silent letters. Like, why is there a silent letter?
the math made sense to me. It was, hey. I remember the senior year. So I passed the PSSA and everything, and for whatever reason, they put me in like the class with the kids that didn't pass PSSA. And I was supposed to help them learn. I was like, how the fuck? How did I become an honorary tutor? And then I became like the mother going, it's not that fucking hard. 9 plus 10. 21. No, motherfucker. I remember that.
You're smart enough to teach them, but
I
not
remember
smart enough to be
they
ahead of
said,
them.
you could take calculus or you could do this. I said, I don't want to do calculus. No, I wish I would have took calculus. But I'm like, well, I use calculus for it. But I use algebra and all that. And they said, you gotta help them. I said, what the fuck? I think I was the only one that did that too, because everyone in there was a dumbass. Not that I'm a genius, but I was like, that was the easiest class ever, because I was like, yeah, all right. How you done with your test so fast? I said, what the fuck you mean?
Yeah. 1 plus 1.
She did the same problems on the board. What do you mean? That in my history class. I was good at math and history. I'm in my 10th grade. I was in a history class, a bunch of seniors. They were the dumbest motherfuckers ever, man. The teacher would literally go over the chapter, give you a packet that had word for word what he went over. At the beginning of the week, you had all week to do it. So I'd finish it Monday, and I'd have all week to do whatever the fuck I wanted. These motherfuckers be Friday afternoon. What the fuck this? I said,
Who did this? Who did that?
I said, what? Don't you understand?
I was good at everything but English. That's just because I
Yeah.
can't. I can read, but I can't read. I don't know.
I didn't like.
Because my brain,
I can't say care. I understand like all the shit until I got older. I was like, oh, it makes sense. Like the whole semicolons and adverbs and
I get all that.
you know
It's
all
just-
that shit. Like
yeah.
I know what it means and how I use it, but it was like when you told me to do something. Or I hated to be like, read this and tell me what you learned. Oh. And they'd be like, you didn't write enough. Well, I told you what I learned. What the fuck do you mean? I wrote 4 sentences.
This is
what do you
what I learned,
not?
yeah. Nah, I'll like read like maybe a line or two, and then a word will catch my like attention, and then I'll go off on like my brain will go off somewhere
Oh,
else.
I'm under that. As many times I've had a book, I had to reread the same paragraph. If
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
interested in the book,
Yeah.
I ain't no fucking.
No.
I can't read something I'm not interested in. Like history, that's why I did well in history class. I'd read that shit. I was interested
in it,
but
yeah.
they gave me this book is about a
Lord of the
man
Flies.
that
Yeah.
invented jelly. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
What did you learn? I don't know. I learned that you wasted an hour of my life. Did you read last night? Yup.
I'm just glad we were in the early stages of the internet, but it had enough to where I could go on like Spark Notes or something.
I got my ass trouble one time because I did that for Spanish class. They said, "Where did you get this? Where did you use to translate this?" I said, "Oh, a book at the library." I went on fucking Google Translate.
Yeah. Do.
But yeah, I think that's why. Like, I get what school's trying to do, but you got to find what people are interested in.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because if it was like, you know, you get to high school, all right, let's have you fill out this questionnaire. Let's see what you're interested in, and then like push you towards that. Like, what you could be in. Like, oh, I didn't know there was jobs in this area.
Elementary
Like,
should be
having
like
a
the basics. Like you
Yeah.
don't need calculus unless you're like getting into something like that.
Can it hurt not to know? Yeah. Are you gonna be? Is everybody gonna be good at it? No. Like if
Hey,
you,
how do you need 12 years of English?
but you know, say you know, ninth grade. Oh, okay, they're really good at algebra 1.
Yeah.
Let's
Hey.
introduce them to this. All right, you're already just good at it. So let's just keep going with this. You know, math period. All right, listen. I don't know if you were ever interested in like quantum mechanics, but you're really good at math.
Yeah.
This job pay really well. It might be a job that you can do and you not have to think about at all. Okay, like that. Isn't that what guidance counselors are supposed to do?
Well, I
My
think
guidance
that's what
counselor
the,
told me I was an idiot. Well, no, she didn't tell me that. She said, "What do you want to be?" I said, "I'm a professional wrestler." She said, "Shut the fuck up." No, she didn't say that. She said, "Are you going to go to college? You're doing programming in Votech?" I said, "No." "You want to go to college?" And I remember I said, "I'm not going to pay all this money for something I don't know if I'm going to do all the time." Do I regret it?
Well, that's another thing.
Not
It's
really.
like even if you go to college for like a teacher, you still got to take math and all this other crap.
But that's like the old computer programming thing. Like, yeah, I get into it, but you don't really have to be good at math. But computer programming teaches you how to think.
Like a computer.
Yeah, but it makes you break down basic tasks. Like, okay, like even just as if anybody wants to know, oh, my processes. Take a basic programming class because you have to tell the computer how to think like you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It teaches you how, like, oh, okay, if this happens, I'll do this. If this happens, I'll do that. Blah, 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 blah. But I think anything in this world, if you break it down, it's not very complicated. Like a vehicle, nobody knows. I don't know how this car runs. You break it down, like
You put
you
gas
can,
in.
yeah, you can
Gas
break it
around.
down. How the spark plug works, this to the engine, combustion. If you break everything down step by step, it's not that hard. That's what same way with computers. The amount of people that don't know how computers work. Let's rewind. The amount of people that don't know how a toilet works blows my fucking mind.
Yeah.
There's not many parts in there.
A tank, a valve, and the shooter.
Yeah, there's not much. If you ever take the back of the toilet one day and look in there and go, oh shit, there's only like 2 things in here.
Now, I've fixed my toilet plenty of times.
But the amount of people that are like 60 years old don't know how the toilet works. You've been sitting on it for 60 years. You know how it fucking works? Nobody else thinks about this shit? Apparently I do. My problem is I want to know how everything works. And then I fucking try to learn everything at once. And it blows my mind. That's my problem. Then somebody at work be like, you don't know how that works? I'm like, no, I didn't go down that rabbit hole yet. I'll let you know when I do.
My thing is, I want to know how it works, but I want to understand why it works. Like, I still don't understand a tape cassette.
I gotta go down that rabbit hole. I went down the rabbit hole of the big Transformers. Like how Transformers work. I grasp how they work, but I still don't understand how
that's how
two fucking coils of wire against each other will transmit from one voltage to another voltage. Like I understand the properties of it, but I don't understand the fucking actual
why.
I'm like, Just be like, what are you watching? How Transformers work? For what? I don't know, because I was looking at a Transformer today, and I said, how the fuck does it transmit high power coming from the power company down to the Transformer to get a lower power to go to the house?
Don't make sense.
Then I go down the rabbit hole. And I get how they work. Like, I understand, but I don't.
Oh, yeah. It's like vinyls. Yeah, I know how it works. There's a needle, runs through ridges, and somehow it tells you something.
Still, electricity is still fucking strange to me. Just electrons smacking each other. It's like pool ball.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Let's see. Oh, so I heard you want to be a clown.
Did you want to be a clown?
No, but I found this instructional video if you're graduated clown college and you want to make it go into the world. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Just play the video.
It's strange.
When you're ready to launch out into the unknown, possibly the best place to begin is in a nursing home or a care center for the elderly. When you enter the nursing home,
I can't imagine having dementia.
Clowns can look rather intimidating if you see a lot of them in one place. Be sure to choose a partner.
This looks like our early sketch videos.
Are really great.
It does.
If you attempt to make visits with 3 or 4, you outnumber the person so much that they may feel a bit uneasy. A couple of cautions. Don't fulfill any request that is made of you by a patient. One reason is simply this. The elderly really receive you quite well. I think it's because they already know how vulnerable they are. They're lonely, and they long for touch. If they're in need of touch, you touch them.
I'm not touching anybody. No, I don't want a
There are a
clown.
few common sense rules that every clown ought to be aware of before planning to go into a nursing home. First, call the activities director or the manager of the institution and get permission to come. Second, if it's your first time, plan on about a half-hour visit. During that 1 half-hour visit of non-speaking clowning, you will discover a lot of energy.
Non-speaking clowning.
You're going to have your heartstrings tugged as you hear their plenty voices asking you to help them out of bed or into bed or to take them outdoors or
How
to
long?
hand them
I
something.
didn't watch this whole
The
fucking
best
video.
rule I've found is don't do it. When you're ready to launch out into the
my
unknown,
God.
possibly.
Best rule of thumb is don't do it. Just come.
If I'm 80-some years old, and these
there's a
fucking clowns
clown.
come walking in. We grew up with horror movies. I'm like, motherfucker! I'm spearing them.
I'm punching one in the dick.
Who wants to be a clown? That's terrifying. Entertain the people. I gotta pee. I tried to hold it off, but I can't. Last time I left you alone, you started making sexual gestures to the camera. Hey, there's a loud cat.
I'm just gonna. I'm aligning my chakras. Take that, guys.
You can see her. Look.
I'm letting you jump. I can't.
You don't want her back. What the fuck is he doing?
You
Tapping in,
speaking cat.
you're tapping into the frequencies of the house. Fucking, you almost brought the walls down. All right.
I heard a couple rumblings.
Shall we get into our challenge for this week?
You can.
Let's do it.
But-
We're already fucking almost an hour into it.
But, can you put that in the fridge?
Yes. I think you already have one of these.
Now you got to anything.
Oh, maybe not. You already drank it.
I thought I left one. I couldn't remember if I left one here or not.
I could have sworn you did. Oh, no, there's a lemonade one back there. So you must have drank the mango one last time with the lemonade one in there. Oh, now I got to hum. Hum, hum, hum. This episode is not brought to you by Yingling. But I'm going to drink it anyway. That's the sound of America. Fuck your prohibition. I have a rhyme. Hickory dickory dock. I drank the beer with my Glock. The revolution started. My family parted. And I drank Daniels while looking at the clock. I don't fucking know. Shut up. We're getting drunk tonight. R.I.P. my liver. All right, let's do this. So, we're going to do an intro. Ready? Not an intro, but...
Kind of like an intro, but not an intro.
Midstream intro that I can edit into a full video.
This is your midstream intro. We're going to do a challenge.
Challenge. Oh, where'd my paper go? All right.
Challenge.
This week's challenge is brought to you by my brain because I know what the fuck happened. And... I came up with this. This had the Taco Bell story on it. That's what the top one was. I already flipped through that. So this is going to be the Gen Z slang challenge.
With a mystery.
What do you mean a mystery?
Don't worry about it.
I will worry. Basically, we each have a couple of Gen Z slang words. We will say the word. And then the other person will try to guess what the word is about. And see how close we come.
We're going to go do one for one, or...
Yeah, we'll go back and forth.
Alright.
And then the person who's the closest wins. And the loser has to... I don't fucking know.
Alright, well...
Next week, eat a pickled pig foot.
Next week will be hot sauces.
Are we doing Saturday? Oh, we can't do Saturday next week.
Why?
We're going bowling with my family. Game night for the week.
Why?
But just because they scheduled it 2 months ago.
When are you going bowling?
Next Saturday. Speaking of, did you want to come bowling with us?
When?
Oh, I don't know.
The time. We can do a morning.
It'll probably later. I don't think it's till like... I think it's at like 6 or 7. So they'll be done by like...
You might be shitting yourself
9.
bowling. Do you think you're going to shit yourself with hot sauces?
I was going to say, why don't we just save... If we did anything, save for that night. Why don't we do a late show? Not that I want to eat hot sauce late, but...
That's fine.
They'll probably be done at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
We can do that. We can do bowling and a hot sauce show.
You want to go bowling?
I'll go bowling. I'll have... What, is it next week?
Next weekend.
Next
Next Saturday.
Yeah, so I'll have Punk so we can come.
Okay. Because they scheduled it for holiday and they said about...
What
you tell
holiday?
Shane. No, like holiday bowl.
Oh.
They said, you tell Shane. I said, I'll tell him. I forgot what fuck about it. Because they went to throw axes. They're like, where's Shane? I was like, I didn't know. Fucking, I was supposed to bring him. Well, he might as well be part of the family.
He's part of the family. He's in. I've thrown axes. I'm pretty good at it.
I didn't know they put a ping pong
I'm pretty
table
good
in there.
at a lot of things.
Mira was like Forrest Gump with ping pong. I don't understand it. She was like, I was like, what the fuck is this? And she could barely, the table was like here to her. She was like,
Doom, doom.
my sister was like, I don't understand how she keeps hitting these balls. She's got autism. No. So anyway, yeah, the Gen Z. Sorry, our side rant. What was that noise?
All right, you got Gen Z. I got Because there wasn't very many on there. Especially
I had to search my ass off.
my end of the alphabet, so I went with
How many did you get?
British.
British.
I went with British slang.
I know, it was an option. I didn't even think about that.
Well, whenever I was looking up Gen
I got
Z,
4.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Fuck,
I
you
got-
went up and beyond.
I got
picked-
6,
I
so
picked my top 4.
I'll start it off. My first word is chinwag.
Chinwag. It's British.
Yeah, and it's part of our show. So
It's part of our show?
go look it up, Shane Wayne. Go over there.
Oh, you mean the title?
Yeah, Thursday night. Thursday night chinwag.
I thought you meant it's part of our, like, weekly show. Chinwag. I have no fucking idea.
I gave you a little bit of a hint.
Chinwag. A podcaster? Somebody just talks?
Close. It's like a good conversation between two guys or friends. But it says
Chinwag.
usually has gossip involved.
Oh, good Chinwag.
Yeah, good
Now we're going to
chinwag.
rename our show the Shane Wayne Chinwag.
Yeah.
Like some attention.
We got a pretty good chinwag we did.
Whatever Chinwag. I don't have anything. I'm American.
I'm American.
I thought you supposed to do the back end of the alphabet. It doesn't matter. You're in British.
Listen, yeah. There was nothing really on the back end. Is what I'm trying to say. I started at N.
Everything I came across was on. I kept finding was on the back end and S's and stuff. I said, "Fuck, I gotta stay above
I didn't
M."
find him.
Well, apparently we found. I scoured the internet for like 2 hours yesterday, trying to find shit, and that was the most generic stuff that everybody knows. I was like, "No,
Yeah.
I need like a Reddit thread,"
Yeah.
but I couldn't find it.
So
But
I
I
was
found a
like,
couple.
my brain was like, oh, I'll go British. I'll
All
go
right,
a
how you
different
got
language.
there?
I was going to go Australian, but
Same thing. It's just drunk
What?
British.
just went British instead.
Okay, my word is Chong. Choong. Chong.
Chong. Is it a verb?
Yes.
You can use a chong? I thought you said you learned these words. Is it a verb?
I learned
Adverb?
these words? What do you mean I learned these words?
Is it adjective?
It's like in between.
In between what?
I guess
Adverb?
it'd be more of an adjective than an adverb.
Chong. Chong. You smoked up? Like getting high?
See, that's what I thought.
Yeah, well,
But no.
that's how I've used it.
Yeah, that's
I got all
exactly.
chonged
When I
up.
read that, because we in the millennium. It is someone attractive. They used it in a sentence. Man, that girl on the train was a chong. I never was in my life heard it.
That does not even sound like it'd be
I
attractive.
think it was chimichangas.
Yeah. Man, that girl was a chong. Who would say
And then
that?
I'm like reading these. I'm like, are these real words? Because I've never heard anybody use that. Chong. I'm guessing that's how you say it. Yeah, Cheech and Chong. That's why they go Chong. Hey, man.
All right. I don't know how to pronounce this in the British. It's either chuffed, choofed, choofed, or chuffed.
Beatbox is kicking in too much for this. Chuffed? How you spell it?
CHUFFED.
I was going to bring out that little board too. CHUFFED. Chuffed.
Chuffed.
I think of shaving. Chuffed.
They don't have any sentences on here. I'll try to give it to you.
He's
I
like,
guess I could put one in.
he's like built. Big.
He's very... No.
No.
I was going to give you a sentence, but you...
Okay, well, Give me a sentence.
He was very chuffed about the game today.
Like upset?
No.
Fuck!
It is the opposite. Pleased or
That does
happy
not
about.
sound like a happy
I
word.
know. Oh man, I was chuffed up.
Original, because my
Was it chuffed?
mind thought of buff.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that bloke's chuffed.
He's pretty chuffed over there.
Happy word. There's too many negative tones in that. My next word. What the fuck is this? Beeping's going on. My next word is gassed. And I know what you're thinking. That's not it.
Not tired?
Nope. That's our millennial brain.
I don't know.
That's what it meant when we said it.
So then it's probably the opposite by now. This is done switched up. That means you're ready.
That's another word for ready.
I don't know. What? Ready, steady, go. I don't know.
We are old. It means excited.
Oh.
They use in a sentence, we got tickets to the concert. I'm gassed. No. See, I don't know when it switched, but yeah, gassed used to mean you're exhausted.
Man, I'm gassed.
I can't, I'm gassed, you know. Somebody was gassed. They were laying out on the grass, just fucking dead to the world. Because that makes sense. You are gassed. Vehicle, if it ain't got no gas, it's gassed. Are these real terms? Y'all millennials or Gen Z, is this real? We need like a Gen Z person to like verify. When's Gen Z start? Like, what year does Gen Z start?
I have no idea.
Millennials to what?
Well, I think Gen Z's probably, maybe 18 under?
Starting birth years in the early 2010s.
Jesus, scared the shit out of me.
Gen Z generation people born in the late 90s. Oh, late 90s and early 2000s. Because we're millennials.
There's something moving out there, and then I see that vine or whatever that is.
That's that stupid. No, this. You know what that is? That's a damn extension cord they poked down through the deck and then stapled together and put the boards together. I can't get the fuck out. I don't what they were using it for is beyond me because there's no outlet down there. Maybe they had lights under the deck for the squirrels.
Maybe.
But no, there is a random cat that comes. There used to be a little black cat that would come. It would come that window, and I was upstairs one day and I heard the one cat down here going. I was like, "What the fuck is that noise?" This poor little tiny little black. It had to be no more than 6 months standing out there, and this cat arm was in here smacking the window.
Trying to get at
Will
it.
you leave the fucking thing alone? And then there's a gray and white cat that comes around. It has to be somebody's pet because it's always clean and it's real fat. It'll come up to the sliding door and they'll all look at it. And then it'll walk down here. And they'll all dart down here to look at it. But I haven't seen either one of them lately.
All right.
That's that's all nose prints.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
My next word is knackered.
Knackered?
Knackered.
You lost your pants. Your pants got knocked off.
No.
It blew your pants off.
Nope.
Can you use it in a sentence? Can you try? Use a British accent. Gets me going.
After that game, I'm really knackered.
Oh. Exhausted.
Yeah, I was like...
So gassed. It would have been an appropriate word for that.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes no fucking sense.
I know.
Are we that out of touch?
I guess. I should...
Technologically wise, no.
The next one I should use before another one
I think
you
maybe
used.
British is like a step behind because next gas is going to come up. Oh, we use gas for tires?
Maybe.
It's like when they say like the Middle East, they just hit the 80s. They got all the hits of the 80s. My next word is munch. M-U-N-C-H. Not our Munch.
I know.
And it's not the dude from Chuck E. Cheese either. Wasn't that his name? The purple gorilla man?
I don't think.
Wasn't his name
maybe.
Munch?
I don't know. Is it like a mooch?
No.
Dang.
Not even close.
So it's not eating.
Well,
Is it eating? Like, oh.
what do you mean by eating?
Eating the pussy. Eating ass?
No, you got right on with that one. It is a person who performs oral sex on women. The sentence they gave me is, I don't want to date him. He's such a munch.
Said no woman ever.
Yeah, exactly. Who the fuck? Is this real word?
That'd be like a dude not liking blowjob. Nah, I don't want blowjob.
Oh, it's fucking an Ice Spice. Okay. Fucking munch. Let's type in Chuck E. Cheese. I don't want... Yep, that's his name. Munch.
Mr. Munch. I was fully expecting him going down.
This is what you thought about when you were at Chuck E. Cheese and your
No, because you just said about Munch eating out. I can imagine some sicko.
He says spice. You ain't a spice girl. Some sicko.
All right, my next word is dishy.
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 Dishy. Dishy. Dishy do this. Dishy do that.
Is that the term? What it's, or are you just saying that?
No. I can't use it in a sentence. So it'll give it right away.
Girl that's mildly attractive.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? No way.
Well, I don't think it's a girl, but it basically means a hot or good looking person. Dishy.
Well, I said mildly. I thought it was like in the middle. Like, is she hot? Is she?
Dishy.
Attractive person. I don't.
I can see being that though. It says mildly, didn't it?
Does it say?
No.
I said mildly.
Hot or good looking?
What's wrong with saying hot?
I
That bitch hot. You go, that bitch. Man, we used to just make sound effects. That bitch, whoo! Man, that bitch, whoo! That bitch, damn!
yeah, that's a.
What do you mean? You'll see. What? Watch. She gonna walk by. You say,
Sheesh.
All right, my last word is Hella Skillra. Hella space Skrilla.
Scarla?
I say it for the second part.
Hello, Scarla?
Yeah.
Hello, Scarla? Hello, Scarla. Oh, that's hella Scarla, man.
You sound like a toddler fucking imitating.
I'm trying to imitate it. Guys, hella
Hella
Scarla.
Skrilla.
That's an ugly bitch.
No.
It's a good looking bitch.
No. Not no bitches.
Dang it.
Or any other human race.
Busy?
Nope. I'm going to use it in a sentence.
Yeah, sure.
My parents went out of town and left me hella skillra.
Alone?
No.
Left me hella happy?
No. Left me hella skillra.
I don't know. Tell me.
A large sum of money.
What the? How do you? Where do you even get that?
I don't know. Hella skillra. They left me hella skillra, man.
Hella.
Never heard that. Or stacks and all that shit. No, fucking. Not that. Gen Z really trying. Is these real words? Or we just like read some internet form where it doesn't exist? Something for my eyeball.
All right, I got two more words for you. First word, Cod swallop.
What?
All one word. CODSWALLOP. Cod
Cod
swallop.
swallop.
Cod swallop.
That sounds like definitely a British word. You always use too many syllables. Oh, you're just nothing but a cod swallop.
That's pretty close.
Ignorant person.
Close, but no.
A cunt.
No. No.
God. Is it an insult?
Not towards a person.
Not towards a person. So it's, is it an insult or no?
No.
Okay, so it's...
I mean, can you insult a door?
So it's a door?
No, I'm just...
I get it. It's an idiot. You can't insult something that doesn't have feelings.
Yeah.
A cod swallop. Garage door. I don't fucking know. I have no idea.
Bullshit.
Why did they just say
Nonsense.
bullshit? Do you know why they say bullshit's bullshit?
I remember reading about it, but I can't remember.
So, male cows shit. Bullshit.
Oh, they can't make it into fertilizer.
Yeah, it has no nutritional value
Yeah,
for plants
what
there.
it was,
So
yeah.
that's where the whole term came from. That
That's
blew my
bullshit.
mind. I said, female cows have manure. Yeah, it's made from that. But if you have bullshit, it's nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
If I
Makes
if I had
sense.
read that. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. When you see something's bullshit, like, yeah, it's there, but
Cod
it's
swallop
fucking...
come up.
I don't
Or hello, Skurla. Hey, this girl,
I'm gonna bring that book out too. I have a book out there that has like the origin of all these phrases. It's from like 1876 or something.
Well, you could do that.
I'm trying. I think I'm gonna pick one per week. But yeah, bullshit. Cod swallop. What the fuck is a cod swallop? That's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Sound like something like. Oh, I thought it was a fish. When you said cod swallop. And some dude out there taking Q-tips on a fish. A cod.
Goddamn
Or a
cod
bird.
swallop.
Or that sounds like a bird.
Yeah.
A cod swallop.
All right, this
Goddamn bird eating all the
this
cod.
next one is also all one word. That sounds like three. Oh, well, I don't even know how they pronounce it, but it's, I'm going to say chock-a-block.
Chock-a-block?
CHOCKABLOK. OCK. Chock-a-block.
Cock block.
No, that's what I thought. Chock-a-block.
Chock-a-block.
Man, that's really chock-a-block over there, huh? The best is sentences I could give you without giving them away.
That's really chock-a-block over there. Messed up.
No.
It's really fucking awesome.
No.
The dumbest shit I've ever seen.
No.
I have no fucking idea.
Busy.
Why don't you say busy and avoid all the extra syllables?
No.
You're making the long way around. That's chock-a-block.
Yeah, it just means a place is very busy.
Say that.
Just say it.
Fucking say that.
Busy.
That's my
chock-a-block.
segment for this week. Gen Z words. We're not Gen Z. I don't even know if these are accurate Gen Z words. If they are, tell us some more Gen Z words. If they're not, tell us what the fuck we got wrong, because I don't fucking know what they are.
We got it off the internet. We can't be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know too many Gen Z people. And
Tell us how we pronounce them.
one Gen Z person I know lives in the woods. He don't know nothing. He don't even know how to use a phone.
Chock-a-block.
That's real.
Who the heck lives in the woods?
He's dumb fuck. I called him. He looks like remember Tropic Thunder or Special Jack. His name is Jack too. I said, "You fucking." He's the same haircut. I showed him. I called him. He said, "I don't know who that is." I pulled it up. He said, "Oh, look like that." And then I showed the other guy I work with. And he's about pissed himself laughing.
You show it. Yeah. Bless you.
Excuse me, but his name's Jack. Everybody calls him Jake from State Farm. Let's do a couple more videos here.
I'm a
Before we
goofy
get outta
goober,
here.
yeah.
Steal one of yours. Can opener. Was it like a diving into a pool? The can opener?
Is that a move?
Isn't it? I don't
Sounds
fucking know.
sounds like it could be, but no.
Sounds like it is. How do you get in this situation?
I don't know. I can't believe it just. What's that made out of?
Why is he that close to it and it got stuck in it? And if you get stuck in it, I'm like, oh shit, I need to do something. Let me just drive away, keep destroying it. He just fucking rips the back end off and then it finally comes down. What the fuck? This is real life. I'd probably do the same thing. I'll start recording.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah.
Oh, this night. I had to think of what this was. this is so fucking stupid.
What is this? At least paint the rest of your face black, man.
I keep thinking his normal face when he shows it. Like it's something's way off because he has that cat, the outline of it on his face.
I mean, it looks like a real cat, though.
It does.
Hey, not for nothing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh my god!
But if I were to ever see this out and about, there's no way I'm not punching somebody.
Let's do a couple more. Travis better watch out. It's Travis.
Travis Kelce, you win this Super Bowl, I'm taking your fuck that. Travis, what you need to feel like me, cause I'm a rhinestone cowboy.
That was always funny.
Right.
Now that I've rewatched, I don't think it's that funny, but
boy. Did you see this? They have Hot Wheels in real life. Did you
yeah,
see any
I've
footage?
seen. Well, I've seen like
I've
ones that
never
were like
seen
5 years ago, 10 years ago.
I've never seen this shit before. This shit blew my mind. I'm talking about like, oh, Hot Wheels car. I'm talking about fucking Hot Wheels. Look at this shit.
And they've done it! And here we go for the jump! And Greg Tracy lands first and Tanner Faust jumps second.
How much balls do you think that takes?
I can't imagine.
I don't know if I could go in a loop in a car.
That big ass loop. No, ain't no way. I don't know. If I'm in a car, maybe. I can't do a backflip on my fucking by myself. But if I don't have a choice, I just hold the gas down. As long as you keep the thing in the middle.
True.
I mean, you guys gotta go to the right a little bit. Well, I don't have a choice. They don't look like they're going that fast either.
No,
Look at
not
that.
really.
There's that comment. How are they even going fast enough to make that loop?
What?
Hot Wheels. What happened to the suspension? I hate my guidance counselor. I didn't know this was an option.
We were just talking about that.
We manifested everything. That's all my videos. Do a couple more years before we get the fuck out of here. Something to think about. Oh, God. It's going to be some philosopher. The world is
No
your
idea.
butthole. Don't
No
fuck it
idea.
up. Huh? What are you saying?
I don't know, and I can't think of anything else but a butthole.
Butthole.
Did you know that if you run hot water to your toilet, you can have a permanent hot dog bubbler and have yourself a slippery little snack any time of day? Eating dogs and dropping logs, baby.
This is what you want to do?
No. I don't even know if I do it on a brand new tank. Let alone one that's been sitting
What's
there.
wrong with the tank? Ain't nothing going in the tank except for water.
If you filter your water,
It's just water from the house going in there.
get all that calcium buildup. Get them yellow stains all over your hot dog.
That's all right. It's called flavor. That's flavor crystals. This is motherfucker in a SpongeBob outfit.
How'd you ever see this?
I saw it. As soon as I saw Goofy Goober. Oh my Goofy Goober.
He looks like something I can't put my finger on, though.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah.
He looks like a something from like the 90s in a cartoon.
He sounds like SpongeBob when he's dying on that table.
He got like all of the bad genes.
He looks like the damn drawn on SpongeBob. You know my that's what he should be.
Doodle Bob.
He looks like something there. I don't know what it is.
I know. He looks familiar, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know what the fuck it is. It's driving me nuts. I'm a Goofy Goober. It's right at the beginning. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Poor guy got like cleft lip, giant ass.
He painted his fucking head yellow and sang SpongeBob Goofy Goober.
I'm a Goofy Goober, yeah.
The Matrix is glitching. It's always glitching.
Oh, this is even crazier. This is all
What the fuck
the
is that?
chemicals. This is all the chemicals they're pouring into the ocean.
Catfish lobster.
It's a catfish lobster.
There's Rainbow Claw. It's a rare Pokemon. Better catch that shit. This is how Pokemon are created. All this radiation shit in the world. Take it a puff. We got these.
I don't understand fish Pokemon.
What do you mean? You don't understand fish Pokemon? What does that mean?
You throw a fish out into the grass and it comes out. How is it there? The only one that makes sense is Magikarp because he just does splash. He's a fish out of water. He's just flopping around. Yeah. That's the only one that makes sense.
Well, shit.
You throw out Goldeen. She's just swimming in the magical ocean.
That's a sketch we need to make. I choose you. Never mind. I don't see
Yeah, that seems
one no
about
more.
right.
Fuck. Anybody got a picture of water? Goldeen on there. She swims through the air, man.
I guess, man.
What is this?
This is one news story I had.
This is your new story. Take it away.
I forgot to delete the. We gotta watch a video. Unmute it. Anyway, this cop.
I don't know. My legs went numb for a second. I heard a pop. Come. Go this way.
Can you pause it? I'm trying to explain this story here. This lady calls the cops because her boyfriend has her car and she wants it back. So the cops come out, try to get the car back, but they say that he is dangerous and has a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what starts all this. But they pat him down and arrest him and put him in the car. So he doesn't have a gun on him. And an acorn falls from the sky, hits the cop car right next to the cop. So he freaks out and says, "Shots fired." And then this is the rest of the video. You gotta watch it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, watch.
Oh
And they
my
just
God.
blast the cop car full of bullets.
What? What? Oh! Wait, right there?
Like,
I don't know. My legs went numb for a second. I heard a pop come from.
Go this way. Can you move?
Yeah.
We hold our officers to a very high standard of service. And this particular time, we let the public down.
Okaloosa County Sheriff Eric Aiden in this
This is
video
real.
assisted
This is real.
Speaking on the incident of
Well,
November
you gotta wait till,
12th,
like,
2023,
I think this is his-
while on a call with a suspect
Yeah, this is
in the
his.
backseat. Then Okaloosa County Deputy Jesse Hernandez reportedly claimed it was this noise that he thought was the detained suspect shooting at him.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
It didn't. What? If I never heard of gunfire?
Reportedly claimed it was this noise that he thought was the
Click,
detained
clack.
suspect
Click,
shooting
clack.
at him.
He's rolling on the ground.
Shots fired!
Hernandez and Okaloosa County Sheriff's Sergeant Beth Roberts, who was on the scene, both shot into the patrol car. The detained person in the back seat was reportedly not physically injured. Officials say he was fully searched before he was put into the patrol car and after the incident, but he was found to be unarmed. The noise was reported to be an acorn. Hernandez resigned.
Oh, there is a video I seen that
We have
showed
an
like the
obligation
acorn
to our
falling.
staff to try and train them the best we can so that they can go home unharmed to their families. But we have just as equally and just
Why
as
are you
important
publishing
an
this?
obligation to
Oh
our
my
public.
God.
Even if they're being investigated for a felony crime, we have that same obligation to protect them.
In a recently released 44-page report of an internal investigation, it states Hernandez used excessive force. But for
You don't
Roberts,
say.
Jesse, how are you? Okay.
The report stated her response was in an effort to save Hernandez's life, and that her response was reasonable. Sheriff Aiden offered his apologies to the man who was in the patrol car.
We are so grateful and prayful and thankful.
Yeah, could you imagine if they did actually?
He was not injured.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
Okaloosa County, Claire Jones, News Channel 7.
Are y'all special?
I wish it had the acorn falling.
When you listen.
The fucking acorn. Shots fired.
Because
Okay.
it shows on his like POV thing. It like taps the top of the trunk or top of the car. And he just freaks out. Shot fired! How on edge do you have to be?
Oh, very.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
Have you never heard of gunfire? Because
that's true.
an acorn hitting a car is a lot different than a gun firing.
Even if it was like you're walking and it's like right here.
First of all, you search the man. Stuck him in the backseat. He's handcuffed. You think he's fucking broke the handcuffs to have it? And
Just randomly has a gun.
he's just going to shoot once? Pew.
Yeah.
He's just...
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Could you imagine being in the backseat?
Yeah.
What the fuck I done? What are you shouting at? What the fuck?
So you just laid over and prayed.
Oh my god, this is a real story. Why?
Because everybody's on edge.
If you're that on edge, you don't need to be.
You don't need to be a cop.
Why are you telling the world too? Alright. Well, I can't top that. You have anything else to add on this lovely Thursday stream?
I'm going on a pee break.
He's going on a pee break. He's going on a pee break.
I'm going on a
Where's
pee
my
break.
donut?
Where's my donut?
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. Maybe the hot sauce the
Bye-bye.
week after, because oh boy,
I thought we were going to do that next week.
next
We're gonna
Thursday?
bowl.
Are we gonna save it for Saturday? Oh, we're gonna do it
After the bowl.
All right, yeah. Okay, I forgot.
After the bowling.
The light show. Tune in. You don't want to miss that shit.
Gotta figure out what wings we're eating. Bye-bye!